The tissue quilt represents a collective connection between making a way out of no way and learning how to make something out of nothing. Two things that my grandmother and her sister taught me as a child growing up. Piecing the fragments of scattered tissue paper together brings to mind the old quilting bees and finding a way to be resourceful and functional. I enjoy working with tissue paper because it shows us a common connection, something that many folks are familiar with. And it also breaks the barriers of artistic hierarchy, bringing something considered low and unimportant or also discarded or ornamental into a level of beauty, strength, and resilience. In casting and projection, the pieces of paper that are pieced together in the quilt also are the same type of tissue paper that are used in the prints with the photographs. It's just they're in a different state of transformation and decay. Showing them together harmonizes their interdependence and shows where the paper came from. So it's almost like a timeline and a history, just like the photographs represent a time and a history as well. Casting and projection work is more than just art. It's the act of creation. In this body of work, I've used the Van Hook family archives dating back from the 50s to the 60s in searching for a common understanding of family and connection. The folks in the photographs, some remembered, some not, are all represented as people, family, and friends. I chose these photographs to represent our collective memory, as African American history is often truncated, disconnected, confused, or there's a lack of information and connection. I think by using photographs, you're able to piece back together a history that was lost. Most of the times when African American people see old photographs, we often reminisce to relatives that we remember, or we try and seek similarity and familiarity in the faces. And for me, placing the image on ephemeral tissue paper makes it even more fantastical and dreamlike. By placing these two bodies of work together, I'm seeking connection, remembrance, history, and understanding my place within it. Taking some pieces and bits from stories and tales and legends that I've heard within my own family and discovering new images and information through another family archive and finding a way to connect them both. Casting and projection is something that my ancestors did in order to protect and keep stories alive within our family and within our culture. My great-great-grandmother was born as a sharecropper, and my grandmother always said, we came from a family of sharecroppers that never got their fair share. So in all the work that I do, I continue to honor, respect, and remember those who came before me.